Shalom, I'm the brother Tasiyat coming back with another video. But before I start off, I would like to give all praises and the highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kakodash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiyam across this world, who are spreading this knowledge in truth and sincerity. Okay, and shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening, and may the election be upon your households. Khan shalom. So I just want to make a quick video concerning one thing that I heard the elder apostle Tahar speak about. Okay, that people saying that they are no longer part of the Hebrew Israelites because of this reason or that reason. But by you saying that shows you already that you have not woken up to the real truth, because you cannot decide to not be an Hebrew Israelite anymore. That makes no sense. You either are it or you're not. It's not like some political thing. It's just a race. It's just our race, our roots. Okay, a dog cannot wake up one day and say, you know what, today I'm sick and tired of being a dog. Okay, from now on I'm a cat. The fuck? That didn't make no sense. Or a cat, says after a while, you know what, I'm sick and tired of being a cat, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not a cat anymore. Heh? That makes no sense, you see? So with the Hebrew Israelites, okay, it's the same thing, man. You are either a Hebrew Israelite by the bloodline of your father, or you are not, or you are of another nation. It's just our ethnicity, it's our race, okay? And the Bible has been given to this specific race, okay, called Israelites, and we call ourselves Hebrew Israelites because we speak Hebrew. Okay, that is the holy language. So this is Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, had spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying. So this word, the Bible, is been spoken towards who? Towards the children of Israel. Okay, and who are those children of Israel? Today known as the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latinos, and the so-called Native Americans, and those who might not necessarily look like one of these nations anymore, but still through the bloodline of their father's house are an Israelite. I'm gonna show that also with the scripture real quick. But first let me finish this one. Verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. So the Most High only acknowledges and knows us, basically, He has given us the scriptures, not for the heathens. Okay? Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. So if we break the law, He's gonna punish us. He has given us the law to keep, and if you don't keep it, or if you have no faith in the Most High Yahweh or Yahushai, knowing that you are a Hebrew Israelite, but you're not acting like one. You're not trying to be a Hebrew Israelite. You're just trying to be, I don't know which country you're living in right now. Let's say you live in Germany, you want to be a German, or you live in Holland, you just want to be a Dutch person, or you just want to be an American citizen. Okay, a nigger in the world. You're gonna get punished for that. The Most High set us upon this planet Earth, to follow His ways and to make His name a good name, So what do our people do? We fucking basically we messing with His reputation by not following His orders, okay, and by not having faith in Him. Okay, so anyway, let me go to the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18, to show what I spoke about. So Numbers chapter 1, let me start at verse 17. And Moses and Aaron took these men which are expressed by their names, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. So they gathered they gathered the whole congregation. They gathered Israelites to come together, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers. So your lineage, your bloodline, your race is determined by who? The house of your father, meaning if your father is from Israel, you are also an Israelite. No matter where your mother is from, it is concerning the father. Okay, the mother is of course important to give birth and is not neglected in this, but concerning race, concerning bloodline, you cannot be 10% this, 10% English, 40% Brazilian, 20% Italian. That is nonsense. Okay, everybody is 100% of one bloodline. Okay, um, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. So I'm curious what the NLT version says here in the scripture. So let me see. Numbers 1 and 18. On the right side, it says, "And they assembled the whole community of Israel on that very day. All the people were registered according to their ancestry by their clans and families. The men of Israel who were 20 years old or older were listed one by one, just as the Lord had commanded Moses. So Moses recorded their names in the wilderness of Sinai." So that is why it is important to read the King James Version, man, because here they don't say it that is according to the house of the father. Okay, it just says all the people were registered according to their ancestry by their clans and families, but it's according to your father, as you can read in the King James Version. Okay, that's why you don't see us only reading the NLT. We read the King James, but sometimes you go to the NLT version to get a more clarification concerning a scripture when we explaining it or when we're reading it ourselves. Okay, so let's go here to the word, deeper into the word pedigree. It says in the Hebrew yalat, and let me see, to beget, day of birth, to declare one's birth, pedigree. Let's go here to the Strong's definition. To bear young, causatively to beget, medically to act as midwife, specifically to show lineage. Okay, so your lineage, what is that? Your bloodline. Okay, bear, beget, birthday, born, make to, bring forth, children young. Let me see. Time of delivery, hatch, labor. Declare pedigrees. Be the son of. Woman in, woman that, travail, ethnic woman. So basically your pedigree, who is your forefather. Okay, the son of such and such. Okay, let me look up here the word pedigree. Meaning, the record of descent of an animal showing it to be purebred. The record ancestry of lineage of a person or family. Okay, your ancestry, your record. In Dutch we say stamboom of afkomst. So that is determined by your father's house. Thereby, if you are in this truth and you are an actual Hebrew Israelite, by the side of your father, you can never say, yeah, I'm no longer part of it. That's like a dog saying, I'm no longer a dog. That makes no sense, and that is not possible. Okay, so it might be a messed up example, but that is what it is, man. Okay, that is just what it is. Okay, so I hope this is edifying. And wait, before I close it off, I want to say one more thing about the scripture. Like I said, the movement, the mother is also important. Okay, you could see it like this. If you have an apple and you have the seeds of the apple, right? You plant it in a ground in Brazil. You plant it in a ground in Spain. You plant it in a ground in maybe even Holland. What turns out? An apple tree. Okay, but it's still an apple tree. It's not now something else. It's not an orange tree or what else. So the father, being that apple with a seed, okay, because the father has both girls and boys in his seed, plants it in the mother. The mother is the ground. This case maybe a Brazilian mother or a Dutch mother, okay, or a Spanish mother. Still, it is his seed that grows, okay. So both are important, but your lineage is determined by the father's side. So I hope it's edifying. I want to give all praises and the highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kakadash. And I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiam across this world, who has spread his knowledge in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening, and may the election be upon your households. Khan shalom.